I can
Hello
dig it.
everyone, I am Third Mario Brother, and this lady has been on this computer for 6 hours. This is a Pokemon Center, not an internet cafe, buddy. You can go on eHarmony on your own time. Oh,
I don't know
hello,
why,
you
but
are-
for some reason when I was a kid, I
My name is
hated
Brian.
this
I can see that you
woman.
were
Why?
trying.
All
Oh,
she does
you
is
use the
change
Pokemon
someone's
storage system.
PC
Whoa,
and the
you
options
developed
to
that? You
her
created
PC,
the
essentially.
internet? Oh, whoa,
And for some
okay.
reason, that
I
pissed
take
me
back
off so
all the
much
bad
whenever I
things
came
that
to this
I had
Pokemon
say
Center,
about
I
you.
would avoid
You created
the PC.
the internet. You created my livelihood, my
don't
life.
know why.
I have everything to thank you for. How I arrived at that
We're all
conclusion is a
stupid as
simple
kids, but for some
deductive
reason
process.
that it's
Spoke
just
to
one
me
of those things
because
where
I
it's just
wanted
like,
access to something on
why
this
did I
PC.
do that?
Oh, I'm
Why
sorry,
did I
I'm
hate
mad.
this when
Oh,
it was busy
I
changing
thought your
someone's
name was gonna be
PC
Sherlock's there
to
for a second.
Lynette's
Whoa.
PC.
Honestly, I'm glad to meet
Maybe it's
you.
because I
It's
felt
great
like I
you're
was
using
using someone
storage
else's
system.
PC,
Good.
even though one of
Please
them's literally
forgive
called
me.
someone's
So
PC. I don't know, maybe it's a
rude.
psychological thing.
My house is on
Or maybe I'm
Route
just a
114,
stupid
and
kid.
of course, another lady invites us into her humble abode because that's just how
Hey,
we do
Nurse
it, yo, and,
Nurse Joy does
we
that
didn't
all the
actually have any
time.
use for this PC. I just wanted to log in, check my Facebook messages real quick, and we can get on our merry way. But yes, last time in Pokemon Emerald, we made it through the fiery path here to Fall Arbor Town. Unfortunately, we cannot reach the next gym yet, which is in another adjacent town. But we can talk to people around here. Have you challenged Flattery, the leader of Lava Ridge Gym? This girl's grandfather was famous. He was one of the Elite Four in the Pokemon League at one point. Wouldn't surprise me to see Flannery become great in her own right. But yes, we cannot
Headphones
challenge
been
that gym
inject.
quite yet.
Hi,
Unfortunately,
Lynette.
Professor Cosmo went off to Meteor Falls on
Oh,
Route
yeah, there was someone
114
else trying to
with
tell when all the...
Magma.
Oh, wait, no, you're not
Ooh,
Lynette.
that does not sound very good. Unless Cosmo's into that sort of thing. I mean, he's a fairy with infinite power. He should be fine on his own. But
He's also a
let's go visit him
dummy.
nonetheless, because he's got a silly-sounding name, and I want to see people with silly-sounding names. Not before I
So I can
barge
make
into
fun of
random
them.
children's houses, though. My big brother's the fossil maniac. He's a nice guy who loves fossils. He loves digging holes, too. He dug this hole by himself. You can have this so you can dig holes just like my big brother. No, keep it, please. I don't want to end, like...
Too late.
Alright, whatever.
You're a minor now.
I like how this
Oh,
guy
boy, you're a little
completely
kid. No, with an
demolished
E.
This family's household here just for his hobby. But you know what? He is dedicated to what he does, and I can respect that. The fossil maniac. I'm a nice guy who loves fossils. Whoa. It was alright when your brother was saying it, but when you say it, it just sounds a little bit... self-righteous, you know? Do you want fossils? Yes, but the fossils around these parts all belong to me. None for you. What was that about being a nice guy again? Excuse me? Can't bear to go without a fossil. Look in the desert where there are boulders and sand that may hide fossils. Yeah, we passed by the desert,
We can't go in there without the go
last episode.
goggles.
It was right by that mock bike shortcut that we took. But you cannot go into the desert at this point because we do not have goggles. And apparently sand in the eyes is unfathomable to deal with. And hello,
Hey,
doggy.
have you ever had sand in your eyes?
Bow wow wow.
It's a
yippee-yo,
pain.
yippee-yay. Oh, my Pokemon
What
nose
about
is
bow
roaring.
wow?
It wasn't roaring, it was barking cutely. What are you talking about? And I'm right here. I'll come near you. If you would, please take this TM away. Let me get the TM05,
That's
which
timing.
contains Roar. Wow, we are
Contains
just such
Growl.
good
What?
people, taking items from people, helping them out.
We're such
The Roar
considerate
sends
people.
Pokemon scurrying. So yes, you can use this item to either flee from a wild battle. It's kind of useless in that way. Or you can, force a trainer's Pokemon to switch out. So what Pokemon do we want to use here? I suppose, since it's a double battle, we can throw Juan out there and see how well she's going to do. But,
One was a fisherman.
I don't know. In the next episode, by the way, we are going to be renaming Juan. Apologies for that. Anyway, let's go ahead and take on these trainers right here. We have a fisherman, so I assume he has a water Pokemon. I landed a big one, a huge
that's
one.
why we
I
have
tell ya,
Jacques
I don't
in
want to
front,
hear about
too.
how huge any of your stuff is, dude. Me, I'm not just a pretty face. Well, okay,
I can't see
you're
your
not a pretty
face.
face. Neither is that guy that you're battling
Now I can
with.
see your face.
He hasn't been off that stool in ages. Fisherman
Picnicker
Kai and Picnicker
Charlotte.
Charlotte want to battle, and they're going to send out these two Pokemon. And Barboach.
Oh, no.
I believe that's the proper pronunciation. I could
Barboach
be
is
completely
part
wrong. I'm actually pretty
ground.
terrible at pronouncing things in Pokemon games. When I was little, I always had the problem of not knowing how to pronounce things whatsoever, and
Same.
so I can't actually really do very much right here. Wait, what moves does Juan even have? I haven't checked this quite
Nope.
yet. I guess let's just switch into Swellowship. But what was I gonna say? Oh yes, I've been
Ember,
terrible
Curse, Smog,
my
and
entire life
Smokescreen.
at pronouncing things from Pokemon games.
No, he knows the fire type attack.
Fall Arbor Town, I still default to Foul Arbor Town, and I used to change between Lava Ridge and Lava Ridge all the time, and you'll hear me mispronounce things left and right, so I apologize in advance for any future mispronunciations, but I suppose it's probably not that big of a
Hey,
deal
we all
either.
have
Let's
our
go ahead
prominent
and burn
Pokemon
this
names.
Nuzleaf in the
It's a
face.
chance.
And
Although
yeah,
sometimes it comes
Juan
down to the
is
case of just
putting
wait for the
in
anime
work
to
right
say
now.
it.
Let's go ahead and use one more Ember on that Nuzleaf, and we should be
That
able
way
to
they
take
can
this
go
battle
ahead and
out this turn.
correct you
Can
and
we
call
do it?
strike their
Not
Alakazam.
quite. Oh, the Barboach
Never
made
forgets.
like 0.3 HP. which I suppose is alright, and you're going to weaken Fire's
Or
power,
call
which actually
Pidgeot
might mess up
Pidgeotto.
the battle even a little bit
Although
more.
at least in
because
that one it's the same
about to
line
use
of
Ember on this
Pokemon.
Nuzleaf right here, and usually moves like that, Water Sport and Mud Sport are
Weaken
fairly
the fire. Oh,
useless.
nice.
Oh, we got the burn though. Is that going to take it out?
I don't think so. No,
So
no.
close. Come on, man.
Quick attack.
Ah, dang it. Either way, yeah, I've been bad at pronunciation my entire life and probably
Bro,
will
you
continue
smog.
to be bad at
Save an Ember
pronunciation.
Each.
So,
Ember
apologies
PP.
for that. But either way, we're going to take these guys out. Juan is going to grow to level
Nice.
17. She is going
Oh, she's
to
learning
level
Fire
10.
Spin.
Ooh, we're learning Fire Spin. Something that...
Get rid of Smoke
well,
Screen
Fire
or
Spin
Curse.
is actually not a very good move at all.
That's me.
Ember is more than twice as strong with higher accuracy, so I really don't like this move.
I keep it just for
Smog.
stab. Smog
I
is
suppose that's alright for type coverage,
Yeah.
smoke screen if it comes in handy. I'm actually not going to learn Fire
Yeah.
Spin because over 5 turns, yes, it'll do more damage than Ember, but I don't want to take 5 turns taking out, like,
that's just
any
my
Pokemon,
playstyle.
so
Maybe like it's
we're
an
not going to
attacking
learn Fire
move.
Spin. It's
I'll
just a
keep
really
it,
weak
even if
move
it's
that I've never
useless.
found useful before. So we are going to forego learning that move for the moment and instead burn the crap out of this Nuzleaf, burn its death. That must be a really,
Even though I
really
one time
gruesome
got rid
way
of
to go
acid
out for a
spray
little
for gastro
woody thing.
acid.
What was that about?
So I
Did
essentially
lose in size?
replaced, which is like replacing tackle for growl.
Just stop,
It's like,
stop,
oh, God
okay?
dang
Just
it.
stop, please. That wasn't cute in the least. What he said? No, that definitely was not cute. Either way, let's go ahead and grab our energy powder, which does... I actually don't remember what
I think
it
it
does. Let's
like
go ahead and check
it
it real
heals
quick.
you,
Our
but then
energy
it
powder will...
hurts your friendship or something like that.
It will, any day now, restore 50 HP points.
But it's
Ah,
also
yes, it's a
very
type of
bitter,
herbal
so
medicine that
don't
is
bother.
Really, really effective.
Unless
can
you
buy
want your
them
Pokemon to hate
cheaply
you
in
because
one
you
of
get
the
tired
times
of
in this game.
frustration or
But
something.
I believe there's something right here.
Hey.
Yes, there's a revive. Awesome. But using those medicines will reduce your Pokemon's happiness, which is only important if they know the move return or if they evolve through happiness.
So never
can
teach
we
a bit
sneak
of
past
Venery
you? Oh,
because it
yeah,
hates you
just
from the
got
start
ninja'd,
anyway.
son. And you know what else I'm
Not
going to do
kidding.
right now?
Thank you for
First of
coming,
all,
Tony, for teaching me that
where
Venery
are
will always
our
start with
super
0
potions?
happiness, and it's the
I have
only
no idea. Either way, we're
non-legendary
gonna
to
go ahead
do
and use
that.
the repel at the moment because there's a bunch of
Just like,
grass.
why is
around
something
here,
this
and I don't wanna
adorable
have to deal with all
hate
this
you?
grass. I don't want any wild Pokemon snooping up on me, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, Brian, I'm sorry everything's so cluttered. When I get engrossed in research, things end up this way. This is embarrassing. Please keep this a secret in exchange for this. Well, you just invited me to your house. I suppose you should have prepared a little bit, but you know what? I can't hit on her at all because my house looks
Oh boy, a
exactly
Lotad
like it.
doll.
In fact, this might be cleaner than my house, but wow.
I wish I had
We have a
4
lot of really
computers.
old,
Oh
like,
wait, in my entire household, wait, no, 6 computers. I have to say, my entire household there probably are 4
super
computers,
boxy
include
monitors
laptops,
and the
but
like.
no,
Yeah,
there aren't
you can tell
6.
This game was not made in the year 2014. Either way, there are some more trainers that we can go ahead and ninja around, and we are.
I'm a ninja. I'm a hooded ninja.
Toward our destination.
Now we're
Another
my
secret base that you can
Chugga
reach
Conway
up there, and
playthrough
yes,
then,
those
where we just
rock
avoids that
against the
one
walls, as
dinosaur
mentioned
guy.
previously,
This is
are
dinosaur according to his
also
sprite. Oh!
secret bases, and I'll point out the bushes.
Now we're gonna be
that
teaming with
that
Juan
can
again.
be secret bases in time as well. If it made your Pokemon evolve very much, I don't know what is very
Verily.
much. I don't understand. That's too subjective for me. I don't get it.
Well, right about
Either
now,
way,
the only Pokemon
Hiker
left to evolve
Lucas
is
and his
Marshtomp
little
or
girl,
Dishwater. And we keep
Picnicker
avoiding.
Angelina, I
you know,
suppose the whole outdoorsy thing
more
runs in the
experience,
family,
apparently.
are going to challenge us with their Lombre and their Geodude, which is a very, very, very bad matchup for us, actually. So,
Yeah.
we can do pretty much nothing with Juan right now, so I guess we're going to take her
Juan can
out and
poison
send
it? No.
in Dishwater instead, which might actually end up being a bad idea. But I don't think that Lombre is going to Bullet Seed or Absorb on our Torkoal or anything, so I don't think we have to
Lombre used
worry about
Magical
getting
Leaf.
hit by
Oh,
any
come
of our
on!
attacks in this turn. No, instead, Lombre is going to use Growl, and oh my god, this terrifying Tadpole is just scaring the crap out of me. Not Tadpole, but Lily Pad, there we go. You know, plants, animals are basically the same thing. I mean, right? Like, okay, I'll go home now. I don't know anything. I'm just ignorant like the rest
You
of
are
us.
home.
Either way, there we go. Gained a whole bunch of experience with Juan, and I'm
For him
probably going
doing
to level her up
nothing.
off screen between now and the next episode so that we don't have to worry too much about going through grinding and random
Go back to some of
encounters,
those trainers you didn't fight.
at any point in the future. Either way, that Geodude is feeling the hurt right now with his water gun on it. Oh man, 4 times super effective, and we are
No
a
one
ton
can't
of
get as
levels
much
above it.
experience with
Actually,
experience
Juan is a
heal,
pretty normal
experience
level
share
right now. Like,
because, well,
all our enemies are level 18,
Romero is
Juan is
none
level
weren't
18,
there when he was
so
out.
she's about where you need to be to make
Don't-
it through
yeah.
the battles in this game.
Ever accidentally hit the wrong
But
Pokemon?
the rest of our team members are so terribly high
no!
level. And it kind of doesn't really even matter what our type matchups are at this point because we can just mosh through anything that comes our way. And Water Gun with Dishwater is going to take this Numel out, no problem.
Oh,
and that was
blind
another
and
mispronunciation
sucker.
that I always did as a kid. Instead of saying Numel, I would always say Numel or Numel
I
or
pronounce it
something like that,
Numel.
because it looks like that based on the rules of English, right? The E after the consonant. The mountains are unforgiving. Oh my god, you don't have to hang out with them if you don't like them, dude. I mean, you ain't gotta be fake to make friends. Just be honest. Be yourself, girl. Alright. Man, me with the deep advice right now. I need
Remember
to be
when I was a
posting this
kid,
all
I
over
couldn't
the internet.
pronounce
Oh god,
combustion for the life of
yodel
me.
it. Supposed
It's
to
like,
shout yodel it.
how the heck am I
doesn't
supposed to
echo
say
here.
that?
Oh, nobody told me that one. I am sorry. When I was a wee tyke, I believe there was someone copying me and shouting back, Yodel-a-hee-hoo. That's adorable, but
That's an
nobody
echo.
cares. Either way,
Oh.
here we are
Savage.
at the entrance to Meteor Falls, to which we can get to Rustboro City, actually. So there's the Verdant Turf.
Oh, hello,
Tunnel,
Pokedex.
And why did I open up my Pokedex? I meant to open up my Pokenav so that we can look at the map. So there's the
Hey, we
Verdant
haven't
Turf
opened the
Tunnel
Pokedex
over
yet,
in
so
Verdant
first
Turf
ever
Town.
thing.
We'll eventually bring you back to Rustboro. And right here with Meteor Falls, we can go back to Rustboro. So this part of the region, at least, is actually very well interconnected, and I kind of like it either way. Let's make sure we have a rappel up real quick before we enter this cave so that we might... who do we want out front, actually? So that we might not have to worry about our enemies. And, yeah, Dishwater, I think, is going to be our go-to
Yeah, we
gal
step in and
for
there's
this
immediately a
one.
random encounter.
Or for the moment, at the very least. Either way, right up here, we have a full heal, a fairly useful status healing item at this point in the game. Although, eventually they become sort of wastes of money, or at least
It's
my
magma.
self thought so. Either way, oh my god, it's Team Magma.
Oh my
I cannot
god.
even speak. This meteorite, that thing in
Holy
Mount Chimney will...
guacamole.
I don't know who you are, but if you get in the way of Team Magma, don't expect any mercy. We'll do right there, Team Magma. You're badly mistaken if you think you can have your way with the world. Ooh, and these
That's
guys
our
just said
job.
don't expect any mercy, so I'm feeling that a huge battle's gonna go down right about now, right? The sparks are gonna be flying. Even Team Aqua joins us, but it's much too trouble to deal with you all. It doesn't matter. These guys are just empty threats. They're just all bark and no bite. I have not seen a single Team Magma member fight anybody throughout this entire game so far, despite all these threats that they've been making.
Shit.
Got the meteorite, so it's off to Mount Chimney we go. Be seeing you, you Team Aqua dingbats. And who says
for the
dingbats? Is this
Aquabats,
like a
thank
bunch
you.
of like middle-aged men going through life crises, getting together? Like, we still have a chance to change the world, guys.
We promise.
These dingbats and whippersnappers don't know what for. Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
That's okay, neither
I've
do
seen
they.
you before at Slateport's museum. Ah, so your name is Brian. Time, I thought you were one of Team Magma's goons.
Am I dressed in
My
any red?
Outfit isn't that flamboyant, is it? You're one odd kid. Oh god! Archie, why do you say
Hangs
this?
upside down, so you're saying I'm
It's
abnormal.
a dangerous group of total fanatics. They engage in destruction, claiming to expand the landmass. They're the rivals to us, the sea-loving Team Aqua. I see.
Loving is an understatement.
Boss, we should give chase to Team Magma. Yes, we must. We've got to
I
hurry.
relate
There's no
frickin'
telling what
Archie
Team Magma will do
to
at Mount Chimney.
Make
Brian,
a
we should keep an
tsunami
eye
of
out for Team
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Magma, too.
Bridge. If
Farewell.
he could have his way with the
Kinda feels like the
ocean,
good guys
he
at this
would.
point, but we know that they're both.
And it's the
criminal
same way with
organizations.
Maxie
Oh, this
of
guy's
Team
just looking
Magma.
totally disoriented.
If he
doesn't
could
even
have
know
his
what's
way
going
with
on.
round
Cosmo.
itself,
I'm a
as
professor
in
in all caps because I'm that
rocks and
important.
stuff, he
Team
would.
Magma asked me to guide them to Meteor Falls, but they tricked me. They even took my meteorite away, and then another similar bunch, Team Aqua, showed up. After that, I don't understand any of it. You were just having a really, really unfortunate day, aren't you, friend? But that Team Magma, what are they going to do with that meteorite at Mount Chimney? I don't know. You sit here and continue to spin in circles for as long as you like. I'm sure that'll help the situation eventually somehow. Either way, up here, what do we have? We have a Moonstone.
You also
can
get
evolve, I
Solrock and
believe,
Lunatone in
Skitty
here.
with this. I'm not sure of any other Pokemon that you can have at this point that you can evolve with that, but it is useful for that purpose. at the very
Jigglypuffs,
least.
I think.
Repel's effect more off. How
Clefairy?
absolutely wonderful. And of course,
There's a
right
couple.
as soon as we're
I
about to
can't
leave the
remember
cave,
any.
a Zubat has to show up.
It's
The
always
bane
a
of any
Zubat.
trainer's existence right in my face.
I just love how in Gen 6 they have a Zubat cave, just like there's Zubats there, where it's like, even Pokemon knows that they're ridiculous
Let's go ahead and go out this
with
way, and this is how
Zubats.
you get back to Rustboro City. Look at the sign, and Fall Arbor Town is through here. So yes, we're on the Rustboro side of that area at this point. So there is a girl right here. I believe she will battle you if you want to. Right behind her, however, is a really, really, really well hidden heart scale. So let's
Probably must have a grad.
Shall we take on somebody else in this episode? I believe that we shall. Why not? Let's take on this rough and
What's the
tough
worst that
black
can
belt
happen?
right here.
Dies.
Or white belt. That it almost looks like in a sprite. My strongest skill is busted bricks with my forehead. Hardcore.
Who needs to learn
Yeah,
rock
this
smash
guy
when you have a forehead?
Super metal. His foot
Oh, now
is
he
like
has
higher than I've ever seen a
his
foot in my
thing is
entire life.
red.
It is like
His headband.
several feet up in the air, so he's got all kind of feet going on. Either way, he's just got a Machop.
He's the winner why he sends out the
We're gonna
Pokemon.
take
He
care of
has
this guy
kung fu
real quick.
moves.
He can bust all the bricks that he wants. I mean, that's probably not doing very much for his training skills. Smashing his head against bricks. Probably not the best for strategy formulated later on in his life. But you know what?
This guy admits that he is the master of face desk.
Damage to us, and we're gonna water gun and get this thing out of our faces because I'm tired of all the brick busting that's been going on around here. I need those bricks. I need to build a house or something, and I just knocked something over on my desk. Whoa,
I knew you were
my
putting
head
Mario
is
Brother. I didn't know
busted.
the other two
Oh, God,
with
call
their
an
houses of
ambulance.
straws and sticks.
Unfortunately, ambulances don't exist in the Pokemon world, so the very best we can do is give him our number so that we can have a rematch later once his head
Use the
is all
Pokénab
filled
and
up. But
dial
luckily, we have
911.
Rock Smash, and this guy could just bust this boulder for us, but unfortunately, he is hurting too bad from how we just annihilated him, and we're going to have to use our own Scribbles to grab this Great Ball down here. And yeah, there are a lot of free Great Balls in this game. I'm sure I think I've missed like 2 or 3 so far, but we still have quite a few, and I don't remember buying too many. But either way, we have Bluckberries, which I don't believe are used to heal any status condition, but instead to make Pokeblocks later on, and we would have been able to make these
So
for a
they
long
get
time in
changed
Ruby
to
and Sapphire,
Poffins,
but we're
which
not
get
playing
changed
Ruby
to
and
a lot of
Sapphire.
other
And
stuff.
this ledge right here, this jerk of a ledge, you might slightly recognize this area from somewhere else, because I believe you can see like the bottom of it coming from Rustburg.
Oh,
I'm
dang
sorry.
it.
But if you jump down that ledge, you'll have to go all the way back around the world to get back to Fall Arbor Town. I have a rare Pokemon. Would you like me to show you?
I'll let you
I'd
know
like for
fly,
to
but you have
step
to go
off.
somewhere
Why are you
else
busy,
first,
man?
so there's no way.
A rare Pokemon. Jeez, you got 6 balls hanging off you right there. And
They're all empty.
I gotta choose the way I word sentences a little bit better in the future. Either way, this guy has a Zangoose, which is a really, really cool attacking Pokemon. It's a very, very good physical
I like his
attacker,
rivalry
and it
with
has purple
Seviper.
claws, which I never noticed before, but we can go ahead and Mudshot it
God,
right in the face.
I hate when that
Reduce its
happens.
speed, seriously, it has a, like, 3.14 HP left, and still gonna use Quick Attack and do a crap ton of damage because it's a normal type, and it gets the stab on the Quick Attack either way.
And that's high
This
attack in
water
the
is
first
sitting
place.
here, all dejected because she just got smacked in the face by something that wasn't necessary. But
Huh,
can
you
send
have
out
its
Seviper
rival?
now. And yeah, Zangoose and Seviper. Two sort of.
Are you
duo
trying to make them
Pokemon
friends
unique to
or
the
something?
generation that apparently hate each other, so you're not supposed to use them in double battles like you were in with Plusle and Minun. Instead, you're supposed to use them against each other. I prefer Seviper personally.
I remember this one
really,
picture
really
I
like
saw
Zangoose,
where it was
but
like a
it's
horde of
a pretty
it was
close
a
tie. I
horde
really
of
like Seviper's
Zangooses
poison
and one
thing, which implies
Seviper.
toxic damage.
And it shows them the capture of Seviper. It's
Pokemon,
like,
don't
well,
you?
this is
Dude,
awkward.
you are way too proud of these things. I don't give.
And the best part is,
gosh darn,
is
diddly
the horde
damn
of
about the
Zangoose
Pokemon.
will
You
attack the
just
Seviper.
Keep them down there and look dejected.
He's like,
off
that's a
the
nice
distance
attention to
as long as you
detail.
don't disturb my meditation. You'll be punished for it. Meditation is supposed to help you achieve inner peace, not help you achieve inner rage. But all right, Psychic Marlene,
Reminds me of
whatever
this
you
one
say,
of my friends
you
who
can't
learned
feel the wrath of
karate,
my
and then he
dishwater
found he
any
couldn't
day
beat
that you
people
wish.
up.
I
He's
hope
like,
this
well,
thing
what was
isn't
the
faster
point?
than me.
It's like,
Good,
dick.
good. And I sure hope this Mudshot can take out this Meditite as
Thank
well,
goodness.
because otherwise, alright, yeah, there we go. We can just fly through these Pokemon, but, Dishwater is sort of in dire straits at the moment, so...
Oh
hopefully
god,
the
I'm dying.
Spoink doesn't provide us too much problems, and oh my god, I love Spoink so much! This is like one of my favorite
Spoink
Pokemon
used
from this
Guillotine.
generation, the unevolved version, specifically.
Grumpig?
Look at that! Pearlin is balancing on its head. Look at those nubby little arms and the spring and the adorable face. Oh my god!
Problem is it goes up with
Spoink
shark,
so much. It is
shark
just
claw,
such
so
a
if it
beautiful, adorable,
stops
amazing
jumping, it
Pokemon.
dies.
Not bad in battle either. You've broken my concentration. All that ball's still floating, so even without your full concentration, apparently you are still a skilled psychic, and I commend you for that. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and head back to Fall Arbor Town real quick.
Okay.
Alright, just kidding. When I said I was going back to Fall Arbor Town,
You
I
lied
meant that
to
I was
me.
coming back here the way that we originally got to Fall Arbor Town, because if you come back to this place
Brian's
after
a
we
fibber
had that
confirmed.
little, not showdown, but meet up with Team Magma and Team Aqua in Meteor Falls, you will see that the Team Magma members have left their positions here, and
I usually
we
went
can
all the way
finally get
around
onto
again
the
and
ski
just, like,
lift
we're
and go
gonna
snowboarding down
just
this
like with
mountain.
Pico
No, unfortunately,
and
that's not the
Mr.
case. We have
Briny
this
and all
attendant
around
right
again.
here. What it? Did you just let those Team Magma members go on through? Did you let them block the way for all that time? God, you're such a
Evidently.
bad employee. She was sitting here filing her nails like, oh, yes, I'm glad those thugs out there are blocking the way. Now I don't have to do any work. And she was sitting back watching True TV and filing her nails and browsing Instagram all at the same time. But either way.
And that was just this morning.
I suppose I would be a little bit intimidated too and not know what to do if there were a bunch of thugs there. And yes, I'm poking holes in the plot again. Sue me. Either way, that's going to do it for this episode of Pokemon Emerald. So thank you all very much for watching. And I hope you join me next time where we take this ski lift up towards Lava Ridge Town.